temperature for doing stuff. So let's have a look and see where things have got to by today. So I have been picking some of the rhubarb, even if it doesn't look like it's gone. Got the raspberries tied up so they're not flopping all over the place. Need to put something over the gooseberries since they've actually got fruit coming on them and I don't want birds or something to eat them. Got a nice lot of parsley to eat. The grapes are starting to grow, so I'm going to have to tie them in. The taber is in flower, just starting to flower. The blueberries got fruit on it. I don't know whether it's going to actually form berries to eat, but anyway, there's the beginnings of fruit on there, so it's alive. Lots of flower on the strawberries. So I've eaten 8 sticks of asparagus, and I'm probably going to cut another 4. One interesting thing that's happened, I don't know if it's going to come out here, but they must have produced some fruit or berries last year because there's some little plants coming up. So I can put a few of them in to maybe fill in the gaps to have more plants in a bit. So the seeds I've planted, something's been scraping away at the soil, which probably isn't very good, and I can't see any germination of any of the things I planted. Well, no, that's not true. I can see the potatoes just starting to come through. It's just some leaves starting, so that's okay. So here, which is where I've planted things like, I can actually see some beetroot coming up. So here's I think a few beetroot seeds coming up, which is great. I can't see any signs of the parsnips. I only planted the carrots a very short time ago, so I'm not expecting to see them. I've eaten a couple of the lettuce, so there's few of them. So I've eaten some of those lettuce from there as well. So this patch here, I'm going to put various brassicas in, so I'm going to move the other bit of netting round it and put some net over the top. I've still got spinach to eat. Other things coming to flower. I'm not quite sure when I made the last video. Anyway, I've taken the fleece off the onions and the shallots, and they're coming along nicely. I've got some more Bath asparagus that's actually germinated in a pot in the backyard that I need to move and plant in here. The sweet peas are growing extremely nicely. Look at them. Look at them growing. Beautifully growing. Even a few flowers starting to form. This is coriander that sort of started growing from seeds last year that just fell out. I'm going to have some broad beans. I got given 4 more plants by one of the other people on the plot, and since at least one of these is looking like it's dying, I've got a bit of space for them. What else have I got? So I haven't really done anything about moving these heaps. I have moved a bit of the compost. Plant the flowery area. The irises, look, some of the irises have come out into bloom, which is nice, or almost in bloom, which is good. Going to have some lavender. That's under there is the courgette. I'm still not quite clear how warm it is, so I won't be under any harm under that, so it's going to stay there for a bit. So there we are. Okay.